Hello, I'm Richard Hunter, Head of Markets, and welcome to our look ahead to the week commencing the 8th of February. It's been a pretty positive week on the whole, the first trading week in February. A number of reasons underpinning that. Obviously, there's still been the potential of the $1.9 trillion package going through in the States, as proposed by President Biden. Underneath that, the Fed stand in reserve to prop up with monetary support if it's absolutely necessary. And of course, in general terms, investors are trying to look through the vaccine rollouts at the moment to the inevitable economic recoveries, which should then follow on. Also in the States, we've had a generally positive reporting season, particularly in the tech space, where we've had some blowout numbers from the likes of Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and indeed the Google owner, Alphabet. In the UK, it's been a bit more mundane in terms of a positive move. Obviously, nothing really new coming out of the Bank of England this week. By the same token, there are some pockets of positivity, such as, for example, signs of life in the IPO market. We've had recent and successful IPOs for both Moonpig and indeed Dr. Martens. So, in the year to date, the Dow Jones is now standing up 1.5%, S&P 500 3.1%, the Nasdaq 6.9%, and the FTSE 100 just nudging ahead by 0.7%. Turning to next week, in the UK, we've got a couple of companies which could be interesting. The first one is Ocado. This is one which has had an extraordinary run. The shares were up 127% over the last year. In fact, if you go back 5 years, the shares are up over 1,050%. Obviously, you're getting two bites of the cherry here as an investor, somewhere between a grocer and a high-tech company. And indeed, much of its growth has been propelled with ongoing global tie-ups the company has been able to make. It'll also be interesting to see whether Ocado gives us an update on its joint venture in the UK with Marks and Spencer. Updates also from AstraZeneca next week. Obviously, Glaxo disappointed a bit this week. Having said that, Astra will be benefiting from its status as a global brand after it was one of the first to come out with the vaccine. By the same token, of course, there's other R&D going on, so we may get updates on things like the drug it has now produced to prevent heart failure, which has been approved in China. Shares down about 3% over the last year. Finally, in the UK, Relx, RELX, previously known as Reed Elsevier, was a publishing company. Should be an interesting update. Shares down around 11% over the last year. Obviously, their exhibition business has somewhat suffered because of the pandemic, but 80% of its sales and profits come from its other three divisions. So we'll see how those are getting on. Those other three divisions being science and medical, legal, and risk and business analytics. In the States, probably the last busy week of the reporting season. We'll see on the tech front whether the bar can be maintained when we get updates from Twitter. There's also going to be updates from the likes of Cisco, General Motors, Coca-Cola, and Walt Disney. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.